Hey guys, this is John with Right Away Insurance, and today we're going to talk about additional living expenses coverage. It could be found on additional expenses coverage, particularly for homeowners, additional living expenses. And you may be asking yourself, what is this? Why should I even care about it? So if you've been following the news, you know California was impacted by severe wildfires, and those homeowners are now displaced. They have to go out on the market and find housing. So if you're going on the market to find housing, your insurance coverage could step in and provide rental reimbursement for you. So if you find a rental property and you have the proper coverage under homeowners, you can get additional living expenses coverage to provide housing until you can get back into your home. Other things additional living expenses can cover is relocation costs. For example, if you have to hire movers to move from one property to the other and then back again, that could be covered under additional living expenses. This is very important coverage on your insurance homeowners policy, and you should be very cognizant that you have the correct coverage that you will need, because if you're underinsured, you can find yourself in a situation where you don't have the coverage to provide for you and your family. So if you could imagine being displaced sucks, and you could be displaced for a year, 2 years, 3 years, while your property is undergoing a massive rebuild. So if you could imagine if your property burns down and you have to rebuild from scratch, that could take up to 5-6 years. So additional living expenses could provide alternate housing for you while you rebuild your property. If you could imagine, you don't want to be paying a mortgage and for a rental property at the same time, because that could compound your costs and it could definitely hurt your pocket. So additional living expenses is very important. Consult with the licensed insurance broker to make sure you have the adequate coverage for you and your family in the event of a major disaster.